Hi guys, welcome to the end of week 3. Today we are winding down, still opening the heart area, but in a nice relaxing way, kind of sitting with any emotions that may have come up this week as we did a lot of opening throughout the whole body, hips, heart, chest area, everything. So today we're going to do more restorative stuff, so it might be nice to have a couple of pillows. If you have blocks, maybe a few of those. I have a couple of blankets here for the end, but anything that's going to make you feel cozy today. But we're going to get started in fish pose, and yours doesn't have to be super intense or anything. But to do this, I'm taking just 2 pillows stacked on one another. Kate's going to take a bolster on top of 2 blocks, placing 1 block on the highest level, level 3. Second block is on for her level 1, the lowest level, so you're doing like a little tower. And then taking her bolster at an angle to relax down onto it. I'm bringing my hips right up against my pillows, relaxing back, bringing my head to rest on the pillow. If your torso's a little longer than mine, you might want to add some blankets behind you. And then opening the chest, turning the palms upward towards the sky, taking your feet out as wide as your mat, allowing the feet to relax open comfortably. You can take it into reclined butterfly if that's super comfy for you. You can support yourself with blocks, or if you're feeling a little tighter and it's more comfortable to bend the knees, bringing the palms of the feet down, knees resting towards one another. Just making this a super comfy place to be for a few moments. As we close our eyes, start to focus on the internal body. Maybe searching for any tension, checking in with the eyebrows. Is your forehead starting to clench? Relaxing the tongue away from the roof of the mouth. Taking full inhales and exhales. And then maybe here, we take a few moments to listen as far out of the building you're in, as far as you can hear, and just listen. Taking in the noises of maybe birds or cars. And then bringing that awareness into the building you're in, maybe even into the room you're in. Listening to any of the sounds. And then what can you hear inside your own body? Can you feel and hear that heartbeat? The breath as it fills the lungs, and then as it leaves. Maybe you even hear your stomach gurgling. Just allowing sensations to come, emotions to come, and then letting them go if they don't serve you, or even just letting it be. If you're not feeling like you can let something go, maybe just accepting where it's at right now, just letting it be. Acknowledging that those feelings and those emotions, those memories and stories are there. They are what made you. They're part of your past. But knowing that we're going to stay in the present today, in this room, in this body, creating space. And on your next inhale, begin to bring a little bit of movement into the body, maybe wiggling toes and fingers, pressing each finger into the thumb pad. And then when you're ready, rolling onto one side, coming up into a comfortable seat. Giving yourself some movement if it's feeling the need to shake and shimmy. Inhale, sweeping those arms up, overhead, and exhale, hands through to heart center. Maybe today you set an intention for your practice. That could be an I am statement, you fill in the blank. I am strong, I am patient. Finding something that resonates with you today. And when you're ready, we're gonna roll over onto our body, onto our shins and knees. You can take the blankets and pillows off to the side. We're coming into child's pose, bringing the big toes to meet, knees nice and wide. If sitting with those knees bent this far is a little too deep, you can take a blanket between your thighs and your calves. As Kate is doing, you can take a pillow under the chest. Just finding a nice comfy place to rest the forehead down. Reaching those arms away, lengthening through the spine. Releasing tension through the hips, low back, and chest. Finding stillness today. Then very slowly, we're going to plant the hands. Press through them, press through your thighs, and slither forward into a low cobra. And we're going to make this a moving meditation. Just focusing on what you're feeling, going as slow as you can, pressing from cobra, shifting the hips back into child's pose. On an exhale, inhale, coming forward into cobra. Maybe the head's the last thing to move. As you exhale, pressing back. You can continue with this motion, bringing the heart forward, or if you're looking for a little bit more, coming from upward dog, pressing through the toes, bringing the hips high for downward dog. Lifting on toes, lifting forward, opening the chest, and just creating a flow. Mindful about the movements. Finding something that feels really good in your body today. Just a few more. And when you get to your cobra or your upward dog next, relaxing down onto the mat, bringing one cheek to the mat, relaxing those arms all the way down by your hips. Feeling as the front body connects to the ground. Feeling connected to the ground, to the earth. Feeling it support you. I'm switching sides, bringing the opposite ear to the ground. And if turning your cervical spine is just a little too intense here, maybe taking forehead to the forearms and gently rocking the forehead side to side. And when you're ready, we're bringing those elbows under the shoulders, hands connecting to the ground, coming into Sphinx, lifting through the spine, up through the roof of the head, pressing the tops of the feet to the ground. Gently engaging the arms by pulling the elbows towards the body. And this might help you engage through the back body to lift just a little bit deeper. And today, if I say deeper, your deeper may be backing out of it slightly. Just finding a comfortable posture. Big inhale, and as you exhale, relaxing down to the ground. And very gently, you can take your forehead to the arms. We're going to slide the right leg out to the side, coming into a half frog. So knee and hip in line, right foot flexed, supporting that knee joint. There's a cat fur in my mouth. And you can keep your head facing the side of your knee, the bent knee, or if you're looking for a little bit more rotation through the spine, bringing that right ear to the mat, gently pressing both hip bones towards the ground, trying to find a gentle opening through that right inner hip, inner leg. You can stay all the way on the mat, or if you want a little bit more opening through the chest, following Kate's lead through Sphinx again, pressing through the palms, through the fingertips, gently engaging the arms by pulling them isometrically, not moving them, but gently engaging as if you were moving them towards your body. Finding peace here. Continuing to follow the breath in through the body, and as it exhales and leaves, maybe sending out any tension. Maybe you're into visualizing and can really picture things in your body. Maybe as you inhale, you picture your favorite color or a bright white light entering to purify, and as you exhale, sending out a different color. Just a few more breaths. And on your next inhale, pressing through the right hand, sliding the left hand under and rolling onto your spine, creating a spinal twist. You can take blocks and blankets under that right knee for support if you need it. Arms out in a T. You can place the left hand on that right knee. Maybe even gazing over the right shoulder if it feels okay. Relaxing through the glutes. Letting go of any tension. Breathing into those thoughts that aren't quite releasing. Checking in that your breaths are still full and that this twist isn't cutting that breath short. And if it is, maybe gently relaxing out of it, bringing that right hand to the chest, to a slightly less intense spinal twist. Feeling the heartbeat. One more big inhale, and on the exhale, sliding back onto the belly, Extending the right leg to meet the other one, bringing the forehead to the ground or cheek, and gently shaking the hips side to side, or the ankles can come up towards the sky and windshield wipers. And extending those legs, coming back into a sphinx, opening the chest, pressing both hip bones and pubic bone to the mat. Maybe this time you notice you can go slightly higher and engage through that spine. Maybe this one you need to slide forward and come out of it. Big inhale, and as you exhale, bring the hands down, sliding that left knee up towards the body, creating a nice straight line from hip to knee. Ankles flexed in line. And you can stay here relaxing down or coming into more of a sphinx pose here. Breathing into the inner leg, creating space. Following that breath still, letting that be your constant. When your mind starts to wander, just noticing that and then bringing it back to what's going on within the body. And on your next inhale, lifting up through that left palm, sliding the right arm under and rolling onto the spine for your spinal twist here. Once again, noticing if you need props or support through that right arm. Scanning through the body, are you holding any tension? Any muscles holding on? Are you pressing through the foot? Can you relax? Just a fraction. You don't have to completely let go, just maybe softening through that engaged muscle. How's that breath feel? Is it full and complete? Are you cutting it off? Holding for just a few more breaths, allowing that breath to nourish the body. Big inhale, and as you exhale, releasing back onto the belly. And this time, relaxing down completely, arms by the sides. You can bring your forehead down or just one cheek. And then letting the opposite cheek relax onto the mat. Allowing that floor to completely hold you. It's supporting you. And on an inhale, bringing those hands under the shoulders, engaging through the thighs, through the spine, pressing tall. You can come into a cobra or all the way into an up dog. Big inhale, slightly engaging those shoulders back towards one another, opening the chest, and exhaling down to the mat. Here, we're going to find our Shavasana on the belly. Relaxing completely. You can stay here, bringing the feet as wide as the mat, arms out, kind of like a star. Just finding space here. If this is super uncomfortable and you cannot lay on your belly, I'm going to show you how to get into Mountain Brook, which is a variation of fish pose, but a little bit less intense. You're going to need 2 blankets. First blanket, just folding it as so it's a little square, and then creating a roll that will go under the neck. So it's not going to be super big. You don't want it to kink the neck, just general little roll. The second blanket may be a little bit more thick, and this one's going to go under your shoulder blades. So you'll have this little setup where you have your neck roll and your shoulder roll. Placing those shoulder blades right across that lower one, adjusting the top roll so your neck is supported, opening the arms to the side, creating space. We're going through the body, releasing tension in the toes, in the feet, ankles. Calves are supported by the mat, by the floor, by the earth. Knees, quads, glutes, hips, lower back, middle back, upper back, shoulders. Allowing the belly to release, supported by the mat if you're on your belly. Feeling that movement through that belly as you breathe in. The chest supported by the ground. Releasing through the upper arms, the lower arms, the hands, the neck, forehead, cheeks, tongue, and jaw. Letting everything spread out and release onto the ground. Continuing to breathe and to focus the mind. Scanning through the body here and noticing how you're feeling now compared to the beginning of class, without judgment, without attaching to any outcomes. Checking in with that intention if you set one at the beginning of class. Did you fulfill that intention, or did it change throughout the practice? relax. Inhale, bringing movement back into the body. Maybe bending the knees up and windshield wiper the legs side to side. If you're on your back, bending the knees and allowing them to go side to side. You can stay here for a few more moments, or if you're ready, rolling onto a side that's comfortable. Noticing this change in support. Allowing yourself to relax here for a moment. Then engaging, assisting yourself up to a nice comfortable seat. Keeping the eyes soft or closed. Taking your time to get there. Taking a big inhale, sweeping the arms up overhead. And as you exhale, side out, bringing the hands through to heart center. Thank you for showing up on your mat today, creating a practice that works within your body, doing what serves you. Namaste.
Namaste.